Cele is desperately eyeing a comeback to replace Masemola and take back the keys to SAPS. But there is one massive, immovable obstacle standing in his way. One man who is completely derailing Bheki Cele's master plan, Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. In today's video, I am going to show you exactly how Cele's brutal, unfiltered testimony at the Ad Hoc Committee has become the ultimate barrier blocking his own return to power. His own confession is haunting him. The mafia ties have been exposed, and Cele is in full panic mode on live TV. Before we get into this explosive takedown, hit that subscribe button and like the video right now to support the SADC YouTube channel. We are bringing you the unfiltered truth they don't want you to see. Let's get straight into it. Roll the tape.
Is coincidence.
So there's something rotten with the system.
Now, knowing who Matlala himself is and the power of money that he commands.
Well, the power of money that he commands impressed you because you went to stay in his fancy flat for free.
No, I was impressed by the accommodation. I didn't know at the time that he has so much money.
Well, that kind of accommodation, you and I both know, doesn't come cheap.
Okay. I agree.
Do you regret having this relationship with Mr. Matlala, or this acquaintanceship, or whatever you want to call it?
I think somebody hurt me yesterday, though I said that, why did I meet him? I'm sure life would have been much easier if I did not meet him. So you sit here, you reflect, and you say, it could have been better having not met him.
Hindsight is the perfect sight, we know this. You're still peripherally involved with the police, as you should be. As you said, it would be irresponsible to not be. Lieutenant General Sabia has said that these allegations of General Mkhwanazi is a manifestation of a factional battle for power in the police. Do you agree?
I don't agree with your first statement that I'm still involved. I try to run hard and far away as I can.
Yes, but you can't.
I try to run very far. Honorable Member, I did say, and I want to repeat, that is a taxing and sapping environment to work with the police there. So if you get any opportunity of being away from there, take it and run. But you kept brought back all the time. The police, I guess, like all other families, have people that have egos, and they've got egos, and they've got their thinking, but also ambitions. Ambitions, because I would not dismiss that the two positions might have some kind of a price, and what they've put us here, the incoming national commissioner and the incoming head of Hawks. I would not. And there is a name that keeps coming that I think Sbia did agree that he would love to be a head of Hawks.
He did, yes.
I think he agreed on that. Yeah. So, but Sbia would think that somebody else might be a competitor to it. And I have heard that they would suspect that Nhlanhla must be there. Maybe that's why himself has made a statement that he doesn't want to be. So once you have those ambitions, there will be clash of yourself working towards that. Honorable Member Methods was to ask the question that she didn't ask. What is the role of the commissar? One of the role of the commissar, the leader, is to keep peace within the organization. So if yourself, you are not sure whether you can keep peace, the soldiers and those that you are supposed to take care of them, they will go astray, as it has happened with the police. But anybody that denies that there are battling wars, quite bitter going on the police, would not be living with us. But the only problem, those battles are dangerous and they leave South Africans very, very vulnerable.
I agree. Mkhwanazi was the acting National Commissioner before,
Yes,
and then he didn't get the job, but went to Piega.
he
Is that
didn't.
correct?
He didn't.
Yeah. I'm sure that he would like that job now.
Well, not if, human beings are human beings, but not from him. He has time and again said that finishing here, he wants to go home, finishing where he is now. But there is nothing that has validated that statement, but there is no different statement that has come from him when it comes to that. But he has said time and again that he would love to go home, finishing where he is now.
I think we'd all love to go home. Do you know the head of the South African Police Legal Services, Simo Shamani?
Very well.
Very well.
That one is very well.
That one's very well. You sure? Sure.
Double sure.
Very well. Okay. Was this a regular appointment or was it a job for a pal?
Maybe let's start. Who appointed him?
I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe I'll repeat, and I'll expect that by now, most of us will know that National Commissioner appoints.
Okay. So do you think the appointment was a regular appointment or was it a job for a pal? Simo Shamani was certainly not the most experienced person in the group that was available for that job.
I think he's an advocate. Yes, he is an
There are
advocate.
many people here who are advocates too, and they've never practiced law, so it doesn't mean a thing.
No, he did practice. He did practice. Before he joined the government, he had a practice as an advocate. So I think in terms of skills, he would qualify, and the education and all that. So what I could question and I do not know will be a process, him going there. But that is underqualified. I would not agree with it.
Okay. It is said, and that's the best I can do, it is said that Shamani is your bag man. Do you have any comment about that?
Bank?
Bag man.
What is a bagman?
A bag man is a person...
What they
A
call...
bagman is a person who collects or delivers illicit payments, often for organized crime, corrupt officials, or political campaigns.
That is going too far. Whoever gave you that statement.
But you can deny it.
But I'm prefacing it to say whoever said so is very malicious, and that doesn't come close to whatever that person is saying.
Okay, that's fine. You can just deny it. I'm happy with it.
It's absolutely not there.
Do you know that he is or was a notorious shooter? He shot people. Did you know that?
I know that he was once arrested for violent conduct, and I knew that he had a security company.
But did you know
But
that?
I didn't know that was notorious of shooting people.
Do you know about the incident at Temple nightclub in Sandton, where he just shot in the club? Did you know about that?
The incident of shooting I know is when he was shot in a restaurant in Sandton.
Are you saying that under oath?
Don't threaten me about
No,
oath.
I'm not threatening you. I just want to find out, because we have done that, Minister.
When I'm asking that under oath,
Yes, I'm asking that under oath, yes. Remember, I'm a member of Parliament.
I've been in Parliament far long before than you. I know better Parliament than you.
But if you say I'm under oath, it means you don't accept that I am under oath and I'm protected.
Simo was appointed by the Minister of Police as a special advisor to the minister. But was appointed by the National Commissioner as a legal person heading legal in the South African Police.
Minister, let me put this thing to you once again. My question is simple. Have you ever appointed a divisional commissioner, you as a minister?
I've answered that no.
You've never done that?
No.
And let me put it to you, and I guess the scribes are writing this down. You've done so.
That has never been done.
No, it's fine. Anyway, remember we still have to, I'll bring proof of that, Minister.
Okay.
That you've done that.
Bring it.
Now.
And if you don't bring it?
No, I'll bring it. I'll bring it. Anyway, I'm protected. Don't, you said you've got 40 years or so here. But I'm not threatening you, but I'm telling you that you have appointed a divisional commissioner yourself, not a national commissioner, as a minister. You said the minister doesn't do that, but we have done that. But let's start now again. Let me put it to you again, Minister.
Can I respond before you put?
You can.
Honorable Member, I hope the problem here is that people, they say things, and when they're supposed to prove it, and they don't happen, they don't come back to say those things here. I would want that protection. If you say I've done it, you're going to bring the evidence. I would want to know what happens if that evidence does not come. We are not going to hide behind the situation that says we are protected. So we're not going to be painted.
It's a law, and unfortunately I'm protected. You can't do anything about it.
Am I allowed to answer when I'm asked?
Yes.
Am I allowed to answer when I'm asked?
Let's do like this, honorable members. The people of South Africa are watching us, and they want to see the best out of us. I just want to request both of you to tone down. And what we must do, Honorable Skhosana, let's ask the witness questions and the witness response. Not because we want to dismiss the question that the witness has given. Because if a witness responds and say, I have not done this, and then you come back and say, but you have done it, you are now opening the matter for debate. Let's ask questions and not force the witness to give questions that we want them to give us as a belief.
I thank you, Chair, and as well, let me be protected. When I ask a question, the witness should not as well question me. Because I ask a question, then he questions me again. I need your protection as well. Thank you, Chair.
Agreed. General, when the honorable member asks you a question, may you please respond to the question. Both of you are protected by the chairperson equally.
Nice to hear that.
General, do you remember that you came to Mpumalanga in Mkhondo? Do you remember that?
Many times.
In 2018.
Many times.
You promised the people there was political killings. You remember?
I promised them political killings.
No. I'm saying there was political killings.
Oh, I thought you said I promised them political
No.
killings. Okay.
I'm saying I was still, as I said, if you can wait for me, General. You came to Mpumalanga, Mkhondo, and you promised the people of Mpumalanga that those who have killed those councillors will be arrested in 4 days. Do you remember that?
I don't remember 4 days. I remember saying they'll be arrested.
Was anyone arrested there?
I don't know.
Do you know Alpha?
No. I know Omega.
Or Omega? That's how you promise that those people will be arrested within 4 days.
Okay.
And unfortunately for you, because you say you don't remember, the killings continue. 2 councillors after you've left were killed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you have any relationship with then at that time with the mayor of that area in Mkondo?
Who was the mayor?
Vusmota.
No. I have no relationship with him.
You never spoken to him over the phone or have had a meeting with him?
I've spoken to him.
What was discussed in that meeting?
I can't remember.
There was 2 people which, the names which were disguised there from IDEC. I think it was Perumal, and I think you've mentioned another one, Sunet, if I remember the name, I might be wrong. What is your take with those guys? They ever intimidated you? Because we are told that they are harassing, in particular, ministers and lieutenant generals as well from IDEC.
I spoke with one name, not 2.
I'm sorry?
I spoke about one name, not 2.
Whose name was that?
I said either Peruman or Patayache.
Padiache, yes. Yeah, okay. Is it one person? Perumal Padiache?
That's why I'm saying Patayache or Peruman. I can't remember, but one of those names is his name.
In your understanding, what was the role of ID and the investigation matters in terms of jurisdiction?
ID or IDEC?
No, ID at that time, before they were IDEC.
What was their duty was to investigate the crimes, especially the COVID-19 crimes.
And state capture?
No, I know nothing about IT and state capture.
Because these names are frequently coming up, in connection with General Masemola and Mkhwanazi. And Mkhwanazi, when he presented his submission here, he said, at IDEC, there's a rogue policemen there and women, but there are those good policemen there and women. Do you agree with him on that? In your experience as you were in charge of it?
I agree with him, Mkhwanazi.
Yes. No, what I'm saying, do you agree with his assertion to say there's rogue? In fact, there are those people there who work at IDEC who are rogue. Let me put it like that.
But I will agree, but not only there. Even with the SAPS and other organizations, there will be rogue and good people.
Yeah, but I'm talking about IDEC now, Minister.
But I'm giving you the context of which I'm agreeing that indeed I agree with it, but I'm adding to say is a generic problem.
So are you saying even in the top echelons of the South African police, there's rogue policemen and women?
I would agree.
We have found that the real reason why the illegal disbandment of the PKTT, it was to protect the funders. The way you said, you spoken to Matlala or Cat Matlala. Yeah, real name Cat Matlala. For the first time you said you met him in Beverly Hills, am I right?
Beverly Hills Hotel?
Yes. That was for the first time.
Yes.
That was in December, am I right?
Yes.
Then in January, you went to Pretoria.
Yes.
And then he gave you his penthouse.
Yes.
He gave you security.
No.
You're not secured.
As even now, I don't have security.
Yeah, I remember you cried some time ago to say you are not safe, and we understand that.
Without tears.
Now, you met him for the first time. He's offering you a room. You agree without any hesitation because you are no longer a minister. That's what you said, am I right? You are free to do anything you want.
No, I'm not free to do anything I want. There is no human being allowed to do anything that he or she wants.
Yeah, I thought when you say you are free, you are no longer accountable to anyone. I thought you said so.
On that particular matter, honorable member, not generically that as a human being you can do whatever I want.
Yeah, because my follow-up question will be, if I heard you well, is that you can associate with criminals. There's no problem because we are free.
Associate, maybe I don't understand the word associate. I can't associate with criminals, but I still can get the information and be briefed and hear and be phoned by those people that give information, even if they're in the criminal world.
So your relationship with Vus, in a way, for him to for you to meet him, what was the purpose?
The meeting was arranged by Mabonga.
Yes. What was for?
Mabonga didn't tell me that I'll be meeting Vusi. I saw Vusi as I came with Mabonga. So I was meeting Mabonga and he came with Vusi
So he only disclosed when when Cat was there,
when I saw him, correct.
and you were comfortable to help him.
I didn't even know him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, were you comfortable after he told you what was the meeting all about? I mean, Cat.
And I got interested. I was comfortable interested because he spoke about my name, that my name, if somebody has spoken about it somewhere.
Do you agree with Minister Senzo Mkhunu's version to say he had all the right to disband MKTT?
No, I don't agree with that.
Now, the IMC resolution and the meetings of approving the PKTT, as you said, it was an interministerial committee, am I right?
I didn't say so. It was so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That I want you to agree with me on that, to say I'm not missing the point.
Okay.
Now, when he decided, as you know now,
Who
is
now?
on record, Senzo
Okay.
Mkhunu, the minister, did not consult anybody. And I think that's what you said to us, to say there was a ministries. There was a minister of correctional service, there was a minister of justice, etc., etc. And those were not consulted at all.
I think his statement says so, again, that he did not consult.
Now, so we agree that the minister was completely wrong
To do what?
to do what he did, to disband.
Disband.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, there's you call him Mary, if I remember, Professor
Mary. Diaz.
Dihas. He says that,
She.
she says that you are a disgraced minister. Do you agree with that?
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just reading what he wrote here.
I don't agree with it.
You don't agree with that. And you said you don't recognize Patricia Machale, if I remember well.
I don't recognize or remember her.
No, you remember her. What I'm saying that whatever.
Bheki Cele's project to replace Fannie Masemola is officially derailed. You cannot hand the keys of the South African Police Service to a man who openly admits on camera to accepting free luxury accommodation from highly controversial individuals and then lashes out at elected officials when they simply ask for the receipts. General Mkhwanazi has set a brand new standard for leadership, and Cele's disastrous testimony just proved to the entire country that he doesn't even come close. The era of backroom deals and unaccountable politicians is coming to an end, because hearings like this are bringing everything into the light. This was the final nail in the coffin for Bheki Cele's political comeback.